Hi, welcome to Soul Whispers Tarot. I'm here again with another pick a card reading. This is your March love predictions. So we have 4 sets of cards today. Set of cards number 1 is the Amber. Set of cards number 2 is the Aura Quartz Point. Set of cards number 3 is the Amethyst Sphere, and set of cards number 4 is the Cerise Pink Cluster Crystal. So we have tarot cards, oracle cards, and I'm also going to be looking into the charms as well. So I hope you're all doing really well. I can't believe that it's nearly March. Time is going so quickly. And I'll give you a few moments now to tune into the energies of the cards. It's perfectly fine to be drawn to more than one set of cards. You can pause the video if you like. Okay, so let's get into the cards. Okay, so this is set of cards number 1, which is the Amber. And you have the Gilded Tarot and all the other oracle cards as well. So here are your March love predictions. So you have the 4 of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Devil, the 5 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, Caution, Resistance, Calling in your soulmate, Stay optimistic about your love life, Sexuality, Manifestation, this card here, which is like the Devil again, this one here about breaking free from cycles, Separation, and Communion. Okay, so there's really intense energies here. I'm also going to be looking into the charms as well after we've looked at the cards. Okay, so let me tune into the energies of the cards for a while. There's definitely someone in resistance. There's definitely someone I'm feeling that many of you are already interested in, but this person is trapped in a lot of karmic energy, in a lot of pain, blocks. I feel like this person may be deceptive with you because there's caution here as well. The need to be cautious about this person. I feel like this person's holding on to their comfort zone, or this could represent you perhaps have held on to this person for quite a long time. But I do feel like some of you will be breaking free. And there's the calling in your soulmate. So for some of you, this is going to be a significant month of you releasing someone from the past and manifesting someone new, breaking free from this karmic cycle with someone. For some of you, this is saying that this person and your connection with this person is going to have a breakthrough, a positive breakthrough. Releasing yourselves from negative karma and toxicity and cycles that have been holding you back, and coming into this communion with this current person. And a lot of you have been working with manifestation, and this calling in your soulmate card says your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. But I definitely feel for some of you, you are in the separation right now. You may be looking at them on social media and vice versa. You may be seeing things that you don't want to see on their social media. There's sexuality, and also these 2 Devil cards can be about that as well. So you may have experienced this intense or in March, you may be experiencing a really intense magnetic sexual attraction to someone who's very seductive, or a lot of seduction going on in March. I feel definitely some of you are moving on from that, because for some of you, this person may be a player kind of person. Because there is this caution. There's a lot of like shadow energy here, a lot of possible drama or a lot of emotional pain that could happen with someone in March is what I'm feeling. This person is the King of Cups though. They do have these deep emotions for you, but I feel that they're in a dark place, like in terms of their emotions, or they have a poor self-image, or there may be someone that's not really honouring your needs. They may be quite selfish is what I'm feeling. Like I said, for some of you, there is going to be a transformation in this connection, and eventually it will end up in communion or union. But for many of you, I feel as though you need to break free from this person, because that's going to allow a new person to come in, a true soulmate who's going to be much more harmonious, much more healthy for you. Because I do feel as though you're going through a lot of pain with this current person. So yeah, this person may have addictions as well. They may be addicted to alcohol or sexuality. You may have had sexual encounters with this person. Like, this magnetic quality has been very seductive. The snake is like temptation. But this person has very much been in resistance, I feel, when it comes to opening up about their feelings. This person is holding on to their comfort zone very tightly. They could, you know, have addictions to work, or focusing on money, or anything that's distracting them from their emotional pain is what I'm feeling. But I do feel for many of you, this current person is not in a healthy place and may not be healthy for you. But there is this, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I feel as though some of you need to surrender, in terms of you need to let go of holding on so tightly to this person. And then, you know, when you don't need to be with this person, then this person will either come back around and commit to you, or you will release yourself and you will manifest a new person is what I'm feeling. But there is potential in March for there to be some heartache is what I'm feeling. And from this separation energy, some of you will be separating yourself from this person, but it is to make way for a happy relationship. For most of you, I do feel it will be with someone new. You may not meet this person in March, the new person, but some of you will. But I'm definitely feeling, if you're destined to meet someone who's much more healthy for you and much more open and available for a healthy relationship, then you will be meeting them within the next few months, if you don't in March. Some of you, I'm hearing, will meet this new person in March, but it may, your relationship may develop in a different month in this year. You may meet them through a social circle or at work or something like that. And for some of you, the relationship will develop. I'm feeling still in the first half of this year. So yeah, you will be victorious in love after a struggle. Some of you, this struggle represents the current relationship, or for some of you in March you may meet this person who's a bit toxic, but it's going to teach you valuable lessons, is what I'm feeling, to do with self-love, healthy boundaries, knowing, you know, becoming more clear about what you do want and what you don't want, sort of thing. And eventually you will be victorious in love after some kind of struggle, after some kind of heartache. You will come out victorious, because there's the Five of Cups as well. The ending of something could be the ending of this current relationship, or an ending of an unhealthy dynamic within this connection. And then there's the Two of Cups behind this person, which is the Two of Cups card, which is the happy relationship, the balanced relationship. So, you know, follow your own intuition when it comes to whether you will reunite with the current person, you know, if you do have a current person in mind, or whether it will be with someone new. Because I feel that the current person is in a lot of resistance. I feel like for some of you, the universe may be cautioning you to free yourself. Spirit is saying with this card, there's this horse which is on the carousel. It's not a real horse. So some of you, what I'm hearing is you've really been daydreaming and wanting to be in a real happy, harmonious relationship. You're wanting something real to happen with someone, but there's like Pinocchio here, which is all about, you know, when he lies, his nose grows longer. So this could be like self-deception, or someone deceiving you. Someone may have been giving you false promises, saying that you're going to break free from this negative cycle and that things will become real. But for some that will happen. But I feel for most of you, you're going to be releasing like some kind of dream, which is going to create a feeling of loss and mourning and heartbreak initially. But it's for your highest good, because you're going to, you know, be releasing a dream so that you can welcome in reality. When you release the dream, reality is going to come knocking at your door. And I do feel for many of you, it will be with a new person. It's like you have to get out of your own way. You have to get out of your own resistance and not hold on any longer to toxic situations, in order for there to be forward movement, in order for there to be this manifestation of your true soulmate, is what I'm feeling. And March is going to be a very significant month for that. So let's look into the charms for March. Okay, so I'm immediately seeing this one here, which says hell, admit one. So this is like the ticket to hell. So yeah, I definitely feel this is to do with this person who has this devil kind of energy. I'm not trying to imply they're evil or anything like that, but I feel this could be someone that's very toxic or narcissistic, or is deceiving you, giving you false hope and false promises. But you will be breaking free from that, because there is this key which has the skull on. So this is like the death card. This is the ending of old cycles in order for new beginnings to happen. This is a rebirth. This is an ending to make way for new beginnings. So that fits in really well with what I'm picking up on as well. Yeah, don't be a prick. We have here with the cactus. And to me, this is saying this person has all these spikes, like they're very resistant, they're staying rooted to the spot, they're staying stuck in their current place, they're not budging, they're not moving. They have a lot of wounds. They've, you know, the cactus survives in really harsh conditions. So this person has gone through a lot of harsh conditions in their life, and it's caused them to be extremely defensive, have a lot of walls up, masks on, you know. But I feel like they are deceptive. They don't have your highest good in mind. And it's not personal, because this person is not in a healthy place within themselves. So they're not able to give or receive love. So there's something about the camera here. This may be significant to some of you. It could relate to, you know, this separation card where she's looking at her phone, and there is the Instagram or the Facebook and Twitter. So you may be, you know, looking at this person's social media. You may discover some things in March that you don't want to see. And that may be the thing, you know, the last straw that causes you to move on. And I feel like you will initially have some heartbreak, but it's a major transformation in order to make way for you to manifest your true soulmate. So there's the Church here. And I'm seeing the Owl as well. So this is a month where a lot of spiritual wisdom is going to come through to you. You're going to have an epiphany, an awakening. This is what's going to help set you free on a new path, on a new journey. You're going to learn a lot from this. Spirit is really trying to communicate with you, and is really trying to tap or work with your intuition to give you messages and guide you and give you direction. Because, yeah, there is this trumpet or trombone. I don't know what it is. You know, I'm terrible at music and instruments and things. But to me, this is like the Judgment card in the tarot, where the angel has the trumpet call, like calling you home. That, you know, you're going to have a final judgment. You're going to see this situation from a higher perspective. And the Judgment card is all about death and rebirth again, rising up, surrendering and aligning with the path of your highest good in order to manifest new love. This is the heart. The pink in it always reminds me of a rose. So a heart awakening, listening to your intuition, a new beginning in love manifesting. Some of you are definitely going to meet your soulmate in March. So that's really exciting, and I really hope this reading has been helpful and it's resonated with you. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. It really helps me to grow my channel. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon and turn on all notifications, and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. Please check out my other readings. I have tons on here about how this person feels, what's going to happen within your connection, and all things like that. So thank you so much. So this is set of cards number 2, which is the Aura Quartz Point. And you have the True Love Tarot, as well as all of the Oracle cards. And we'll be looking into the charms as well. So what are your March love predictions? You have the 3 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, the Moon, the King of Cups, the 2 of Cups, Choice, Fulfillment, New Love. Pay attention to red flags. Deception. Resolving conflict in reverse. The distorted masculine. self-respect, transcendence, selfhood, joy. This one here, which represents a farewell. Just move these along a bit. This one here, where a masculine is supporting the feminine. And this one here, which is all about waiting. Okay, so for March, I'm really feeling as though you are going to be saying farewell to someone. This feels quite similar to set of cards number 1. So that set of cards may help you as well. I feel as though some of you are already interested in someone, like you have a love interest, but I feel as though there's deception and red flags and conflict that's going on. This person may be very distorted, the distorted masculine. Some of you may need to walk away in order to have self-respect and healthy boundaries. I feel you're going to transcend this relationship, and you're going to meet someone new is what I'm feeling, because there's new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So in March, I definitely feel there's new love on the horizon. Something to do with work. You may meet someone at work, or you may already have some kind of attraction to someone at work, but they haven't been like your main focus when it comes to romance. I feel like some of you have been much more focused on someone who's more of this distorted masculine energy, and who is emotionally unavailable or physically unavailable. So this could be either way. You could meet someone new at work, like this new love, like the person who's much more suitable for you, or the person you may have been holding on to, who's not healthy for you, maybe at work. And there's I feel like you're going to meet this new person on a night out or something like that. But if they are like a work colleague, perhaps there could be drinks after work, or some kind of social occasion to do with work colleagues, where something could develop between you and this person during that time. Let me focus in. For some of you, you may meet someone new who is this person who is quite distorted, and there may be conflicts arise between you both. You may have like initial happiness with this person, but then this person may disappoint you and not fully commit to you. And you may, some of you may have an experience of that, but I feel like you will transcend it quite quickly. Like you'll see through them quite quickly. And I feel a lot of you are already in the selfhood kind of energy where you know your worth. And so you'll be a little bit disappointed, but not too much is what I'm feeling. But for many of you, I do feel there is this scenario of saying goodbye to someone who is not serving you. Someone who is wearing masks and isn't being upfront with you. Maybe someone that was charming you. That may have been someone you met on a night out or something. Who was very flirtatious. But there may be conflicts, distortions, and you basically transcending that. Some of you may meet someone new, and that's what inspires you to say goodbye to this other person, because the new person is actually available for a healthy relationship, because there is the King of Cups and the Two of Cups, which is really positive. Two of Cups is a happy relationship. You're going to meet someone who has an open heart, who, you know, is going to honor you and respect you. And some of you, you may meet this person because you walk away from someone else. Like, there may be someone, the person who is unhealthy, you may have held on to this person for quite a while, some of you. But it's like the moment that you have self-respect and walk away, like truly, and you say it's a like final farewell, you're done with the other relationship. Some of you are going to be really surprised that how quickly this new person comes in, who is really going to be there to support you. This is what I'm seeing when I see this card. You're going to meet someone who's going to support you, who's going to lift you up again. This is a 9, so it's like the wishes fulfillment card is what I'm feeling. Because with the person who is toxic, I feel like you're constantly waiting for this person. You're waiting to hear from them, either by the phone or by some kind of message. But time was ticking. And in March, I feel as though you're going to have to make this choice. Maybe you meet this new person whilst you're still kind of holding on to the other person, and you need to make this choice. But I feel like you're going to choose fulfillment. You're going to choose that self-respect, and this is what's going to lead you into new love. Someone's going to ask you out. And I feel like you are going to be in a place of joy. You're going to have good times with this new person. And I'm noticing this is a 9 as well. Wishes coming true. So yeah, transcending the old connection, freeing yourself, being in joy within yourself, being independent. And then yeah, manifesting that joy and that new connection with someone else. So yeah, 7 of Wands. You're going to need to be courageous when it comes to fighting back the person who isn't serving you. Like, you may be really tempted by this person. Maybe the person you're interested in has some really seductive qualities, or they're really physically attractive, or you feel this magnetic pull to them. Or something like that. But you're going to have to stay strong and stand your ground and say no and walk away from that. This person who's the distorted masculine may try and break down your walls, may try and get you to come back. And I feel like you're going to go through some fear in March, because you're going to be like, what choice do I make? But you're going to choose the fulfillment. You're going to face your fear of letting go of this person, and you are going to walk away. You are going to send them some kind of message saying goodbye. And it's making way, it's making room for this new person to come in. New romance, dating, new love. Just checking, I've looked at all the cards, yeah. So let's move on to the charms. Then pull to this area. Okay, so yeah, ticket to happiness. What is so interesting is in set of cards number 1, there was the ticket to hell. And I do feel like this set of cards is really similar. About letting go of someone who's not serving you in order to align with a true soulmate, someone who is the ticket to happiness. So you know, ticket's about going on a journey. You're going on a new journey, a new path, a new direction, and it's going to bring you a lot of fulfillment is what I'm feeling. There's the tent here and camping, so that may be relevant to some of you, may not be. The tent. Just trying to pick up on what this is making me feel. Getting back to basics is what I'm hearing from Spirit. So, you know, you may be starting again, starting afresh. letting go of baggage, because, you know, when you go camping, you haven't got all your possessions with you. You've only got a few things. So this is like decluttering is what I'm hearing. Letting go of baggage in order to create a brand new start. Getting back to basics. What's this one? Oops. So yeah, I feel like some of you are going to have epiphanies in the month of March, and you're going to realize some of your mistakes that you made, or maybe with that deception card, maybe you weren't fully being honest with yourself about this distorted masculine kind of person. But you're going to realize your mistakes, which is a good thing. And this oops is kind of just that recognition. But it's not like a major deal to you, because you're going to have this brand new beginning. Because, yeah, we have the wheel here, which is like karmic cycles. Or, you know, you're going to step out of the karmic cycles. You're going to get off the merry-go-round. You're actually going to ground yourself in your emotions, is what I'm feeling with the anchor in there as well. You're going to be emotionally stable, which is going to allow you to make a final judgment on that relationship. You're going to see things with clarity, but you're also going to be emotionally stable to make a conscious decision about moving forward, moving on from that person, is what I'm feeling. You're moving into commitment. The two swans. This is the new person that you're drawing into your life. And there's the padlock here as well, with the clock on it and the butterfly. So clock is the wheel. Again, it's like a new, it's divine timing. It's now time for a new direction, because, you know, in the past, I feel you got stuck on going around in circles and waiting for someone. But the cat, because this is Hello Kitty, the cat represents your intuition opening up as well. Seeing things much more clearly, being honest with yourself, unlocking that, because you may have been stuck on someone. You may have been locked in that, you know, time of waiting, but you're the butterfly. There's going to be a transformation coming out of these struggles, spreading your wings in order to have the new relationship manifest. So here's another like Big Ben, the clock tower again. So yeah, there's definitely something to do with divine timing here. I feel this is a message from Spirit to say, don't beat yourself up if you held on to someone toxic for a long time. You know, don't beat yourself up. It wasn't wasted time, because you're learning so much from it. And this is like the tower. So a tower moment's going to happen, which basically just represents the breakdown of that other relationship. So what's really interesting is that there's the snowman and the snowflake. So for some of you, that may be significant. Maybe you live somewhere where there's snow, or something happened during the winter. But to me, these both melt. Something temporary is melting away, melting out of your life, is what I'm feeling. But it's so this new relationship can blossom. This is a new beginning. This is like the spring, the rebirth. And interestingly, there's the spade here. And that's like, it's really interesting, because that could be like a snow shovel, but also it could represent you've been planting the seeds for this new growth. Without even realizing it, some of you may have put in a lot of work to try and manifest this relationship with the distorted person. But all that work you put in to manifest a union has actually been working towards you meeting and aligning with your true soulmate, the new person. So I really hope that this reading has resonated with you and that it's been helpful. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. It really helps me to grow my channel. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon and turn on all notifications so that you can receive a notification every time I release a new reading. And please check out all my other readings as well. I have tons on here, all about connections and how this person feels about you, what's going to happen, and all things like that. So thank you so much. So this is set of cards number 3, which is the Amethyst Sphere. And I can't remember the name of this tarot deck. So if anyone knows, please write it in the comments below. And we also have all the oracle cards, and we're going to look into the charms as well. So what are your love predictions for the month of March? So you have the King of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Cups, optimism, companionship, chemistry, make the effort, commitment, life purpose, energy, openness. This card here, which is about feeling a bit stuck and wanting to break free. And this one here, the yin and the yang, balance of the divine masculine and feminine. So your cards are really, really positive, like really positive. Which is really great. So March is going to be a really good month in terms of romance for you. So let me just tune into the energies. Some of you are going to be meeting someone new. For some of you, this is someone that you're already with. And there's just a lot of optimism. Really good energy for the month of March. So the King of Swords, this love interest, whether you already know them and are with them, or whether it's going to be someone new that you meet, they're going to be someone that's very upfront, someone who takes action. Knight of Cups as well. To me, this is saying they're going to have an open heart. They're really going to honor like stability. This is someone that really wants a happy relationship. With the 4 of Wands, you know, this is someone who is balanced and stable within themselves and wants that harmony and a firm foundation with you. They want to build this really deep, grounded, stable connection, stable relationship. There's a 3 of Pentacles as well. So this is cooperation. This is working together, like in harmony, harmonious relationship. For some of you, this is definitely your soulmate or your twin flame, because it's like working together, and there's also life purpose, and there's like energy healing here. So that may be part of this life purpose that you're going to share with this person. Or this energy card can literally just mean that there's going to be a lot of healing of the heart chakra, because that's the area she's healing in this card. There's a lot of heart healing, a lot of feeling as though you've met the right person. This person wants a commitment. It's like you're mirrors of each other. There's the yin and the yang. So yeah, definitely some of your twin flames. This is saying that you work well together, that you're complementary energies. Some of you, it's like, if you haven't already met this person, this is the kind of relationship that you're longing for. You may feel as though you've been stuck in this ball here You know, she's looking at the ocean thinking, I wish I was free to live in that ocean. I wish I could have everything that I want. And I feel like this is what's going to happen. Some of you, you've worked hard on your own inner healing, in being an energetic match to meeting or aligning with your true soulmate and into a harmonious relationship. So March is going to be a very significant month when it comes to manifesting that. I feel like someone's going to reach out to you, and great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take and make the effort. So yeah, this is definitely going to be someone who is going to put in the work. They're really going to be there for you. They're going to be supportive. They're going to be reliable is what I'm feeling. Stable, grounded. This is a relationship where you're going to be like best friends as well as lovers, as well as romantic partners. There's a lot of chemistry here. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Optimism. It's like in your hearts, you just are going to feel like this is right. This is the person for you, and you're both going to feel that about each other. There's a sense of deep openness between you, a lot of healthy discussions, maybe in-depth discussions, a lot of talk about spirituality is what I'm feeling as well. And for some of you, Spirit is saying the swans are going to be a significant symbol. They're going to be relevant in some way within this connection. So this person may, you know, end up being your future spouse, because this is often the marriage card. It's often known as the twin flames card as well. In the traditional tarot, it shows the two wands this side and another two that side. So it's like 11-11. And yeah, this person, I'm really feeling that their biggest fulfillment, their biggest happiness is in providing for you and being kind of like that traditional masculine for, you know, or it could be feminine depending on who's watching this. But they're going to find deep fulfillment and satisfaction from seeing you happy and being supportive, being there, being a good friend, being a good lover, all things like that. Putting 110% into the relationship. And I do feel like this person is very romantic with the Knight of Cups as well. They see you as this Queen of Cups. They see you as someone very open, loving, nurturing. They see that you deserve the best. I feel like this person is very generous. They have a lot of love to give. Maybe they've experienced difficult relationships in the past where people used and abused their generosity. And they're just going to be really happy when they meet you, because you're going to be emotionally available in order to receive everything they offer and give back equally as well. And yeah, it's just a lot of positive energy here is what I'm feeling. I feel like you're aligning with, reuniting with a divine masculine. Someone who is very balanced within themselves. And they have, what I'm feeling and hearing from Spirit is this is someone who is, you know, the divine masculine qualities, but they're balanced with their divine feminine energy within themselves as well. So that is why they're going to be very open, very expressive of their emotions. But they're also going to be that masculine energy of being action oriented. You know, this person, what you see is what you get. You know, they're very upfront, they're very authentic, and they do take action on what they say. I feel like this is someone who doesn't like to beat around the bush. They're definitely not attracted to any kind of deception or daydreaming. You know, this person is very practical. If they want something, they go for it. And This person's really going to appreciate honesty and being upfront. And I feel like this person is going to need this kind of openness and in-depth discussions and all things like that. And yeah, I do feel some of you, you're going to share a life purpose with this person, doing some kind of spiritual work together to help humanity in some kind of way. So let's look into the charms. Some of you may meet this person at work, but, you know, not necessarily. Okay, so let me just look. You have the ring, the skull. Okay, so like I said, you had the Four of Wands, the marriage card. This is the engagement ring. So you're going to meet someone. Sorry, I'm just trying to get it to focus. Nearly. You're going to meet someone who wants this commitment with you. Or some of you may already be with this person, and this is just a really positive sign. I'm just feeling a lot of uplifting energy. I'm feeling that magnetic attraction, but it's in a harmonious way. Things just flow well together. There's definitely a sense of you're destined to be together. You know each other in the spirit world. It's definitely part of the soul contract that you're meant to be with this person. And it just said 1111 on my camera as I said that. So you have the moon and the constellations here. So this is really saying to me that maybe your astrological charts or your star signs are very compatible or something like that. I feel like there's a sense of divine timing. Some of you are incarnated from other star systems, like Sirius. I feel that you're both going to have this interest in, you know, it may not necessarily be astrology, but it's very spiritual things. There's going to be a resonance and a lot of in-depth discussion, and you're really going to feel like you understand each other. You're really going to feel this sense of home because of this deep spiritual element to your connection. So I feel like there's going to be a love of nature, or you're going to spend a lot of time in nature with this person. That's what I'm picking up. And there may be some obstacles within the connection. You know, that is natural, that's normal, but you're going to rise up the mountain. You're going to ascend together. You're going to go through these lessons, this healing and ascension together is what I'm feeling. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of wisdom that you both have. You're going to share wisdom with each other. You're going to help each other understand things from different perspectives. A lot of awakening within this connection, basically. This person's going to love your spiritual wisdom, and that's what you're going to love about them as well. So a positive new cycle is beginning, positive new direction, manifestation of this person, manifestation of the deeper commitment. Transformation. I feel like you both have been through difficult relationships in the past, but you both created this healing within yourselves individually, especially with that energy card. And I feel like that's why you met, or why you will meet this person, because you've both done the work within yourselves. And that's why the connection for the most part is going to be harmonious, because you've reached that harmony within yourselves. I feel like some of you are going to meet this person once you release something major in your life. It could be releasing attachment to another person, or it could be releasing some negative or limiting thought pattern or belief. Something, I feel like you're both going to release something, surrender in some kind of way, and that's what's manifested or is manifesting your relationship with each other, coming into alignment. So there's definitely divine timing here. The butterfly is also transformation as well. The cat, Hello Kitty, is the wisdom, the intuition, and the lock. I feel this is like an infinite bond, because we do have the lock and there is the key as well, and it fits. So lock and key, to me that is like the yin and the yang. Music may be relevant here. Or this person may be really romantic and, you know, wants to be like, this is our song. And, you know, you have a song that's significant to your relationship, or they can make a, you know, not these days, not a mixtape, but they could send you some music or communicate to you through music or something like that. Or they could be someone that's really into music or works with music. This could be part of your life purpose, perhaps, for some of you. And this one here, the I love you locket. So this is really talking about how significant your relationship is going to be. Because it's like two halves coming together. But also, you know, lockets are about, you know, people wear lockets, or they have lockets with pictures of people that are really, really important to them in them. And for some of you, you know, these could be memories. Like, you may have known this person in the past. Not, you know, that's not going to resonate with many of you, but for some of you it will. But yeah, this is just really saying how significant your connection, your love is meant to be. You fit together, you know, just like that lock and key as well. So really, really positive energies for you in terms of romance for March. I really hope this reading has resonated and that it's been helpful. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. It really helps me to grow my channel. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon, and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. And please check out my other readings. I have tons on here about relationships that can be really helpful for you. So thank you so much. Take care. Bye. So this is set of cards number 4, which is the Cerise Pink Cluster Crystal. And you have the Connolly Tarot. So what are your love predictions for the month of March? We have the Tarot, the Oracle, and we're also going to look into the charms as well. So you have the Two of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Six of Swords in reverse, Quarrel, Manipulation, sorry about the noise, Separation, Heart-to-heart conversations in reverse, Spiritual maturity, Maturity, Karma, Boundaries. This one here, which is about looking at photos and reminiscing about the past. And this one here, which is all about new beginnings, setting those doves free. It could be setting yourself free. So you've got a really intense set of cards here. I feel as though many of you have a love interest in mind. but this person has not come forward. They've not been committing to you. There is a sense of separation going on here. I feel like with this Nine of Wands, you've been waiting for some kind of communication from them. You know, you want this person to honestly discuss their feelings with you. And you want this opportunity to honestly discuss your feelings with them. But with it in the reverse position, I feel like this person is in a lot of resistance. They've been hot and cold, or they've been on the fence. They've not made a decision. And that's been really painful for you. Some of them may have chosen to be with someone else. In March, you're going to feel like it's a betrayal or a stab in the back. There's something that's going to culminate in March that's going to make you feel that you need to say goodbye, is what I'm feeling. I feel this is likely a karmic relationship because you have the Karma card and spiritual maturity and maturity. So I feel like you've met this person, or you're going to meet someone that's going to represent this kind of qualities and what I'm talking about. You know, you may meet this person in March, but I feel it's a karmic relationship. It's going to help you grow. It's going to help with your ascension. It's going to help you create healthy boundaries for yourself. So in a way, this connection is like a preparation for you to have deeper self-love, in order to, you know, in the right time, manifest the right person for you. So I feel like it is going to be a painful connection, but, you know, it is a blessing in disguise. It may be someone from your past. Some of you, someone from your past is going to come back into your life, or they're going to pop up in March. And, you know, it may be someone that you've already learnt from. An old flame returning kind of thing. But there's quarrel and manipulation here. So I feel as though, you know, there's not going to be harmony in this connection. Six of Swords in reverse is about going in circles. Yeah, for some of you, it may be someone from your past, an ex returning, but I feel like things would still go in circles. You may experience arguments with this person. King of Cups and manipulation. You know, this is someone who could emotionally manipulate you or emotionally blackmail you. Maybe giving you false promises or something like that. But definitely someone in resistance to really opening up, really being honest and mature. I feel this person lacks maturity. But you're going to learn deep lessons in the month of March about knowing your own worth. Maybe someone from your past is going to return so that you can finally stand up to them. Like, this may be someone that's trying to worm back into your life who really didn't treat you well in the past, but you've already reached this maturity, and so you're going to cut this person down. You're going to say no, you're going to push them away. For some of you, you may be tempted to go back because of that Six of Swords in reverse, going in repeat, you know, going in circles. But for some of you, this is definitely, you know, freeing yourself from this connection, having a new beginning, whether it was someone from your past or not, you know. It may just be a love interest that you have in mind, but time apart from this person is on the horizon. You know, saying goodbye to this person, or maybe this person's walking out of your life, but it's going to be for your highest good, because this person was betraying you in some kind of way, or you just felt stabbed in the back because they weren't choosing you. They may have chosen someone else, and you may have been stuck in this energy of stagnation and waiting. So in March, there's definitely going to be movement forward. endings, but it's going to bring you much more peace. I feel when you put an end to this, it's going to be such a huge weight off your shoulder. You're going to be free to spread your wings. Yeah, someone may reach out to you on social media. Maybe someone has been stalking you for a while and then they reach out again. But I feel like you're definitely going to say goodbye to this person and have closure is what I'm feeling. So let's look into the charms. Okay. So we have sure, fine, whatever. So I feel like if someone reaches out to you and then they're not serving you, they're kind of a toxic person, you're going to say sure, fine, whatever. You're going to close the door on them, and this may be their response to you, like they're going to make out like they didn't care either. Just seeing what's here. The peacock. So yeah, this is someone that's going to really try to impress you, and they're going to try and seduce you. You know, they're going to try and win you over, but you may see beyond their manipulation. This may be someone that enters your life and they think they can charm the knickers off you. They feel like they can get what they want with you and pull the wool over your eyes, but you see right through their manipulation, and there may be some kind of argument, or you know, they're really not happy that you've called them out on their shit, basically. Witch's brew. Just like my new mug over here. They may call you a witch or something. You know, this person may try and tear you down in some kind of argument because you call them out, basically. But you know, you're not having any of it anymore. And yeah, I definitely feel it's a karmic connection where you may have had a past life with this person. Or for some of you, you know, coffee may be significant here. Like you're either really into drinking coffee or this other person is. Witch's brew. You know, this is like a spell. You know, not all spells are bad. I don't do spells, but some people use spells to like manipulate people and try and force their free will in a different way. So I feel like this, you know, for some, you know, very few of you, it could be literally someone that does spell work, or maybe that's significant. Maybe you did spell work on this person in the past, but maybe you got exactly what you asked for. Maybe it did manifest, but then it just turned out to be not what you wanted. You know, maybe you tried to manifest a relationship with someone that was toxic, and then all it did was manifest all this quarrel and disharmony and drama or something like that. But witch's brew, basically, for most of you, this is just saying to me that this person is trying to concoct like stories to try and get you under their spell, to try and manipulate you, seduce you. And, you know, there may have been a lot, or maybe a lot of separation between you, and maybe this person just comes back into your life sporadically when they want something. It could be sexuality that they want, is what I'm feeling for some of them. I feel with this charm, it's saying that there is a spiritual connection here, but I do feel it's a karmic one. Like your souls agreed to meet in order to help you learn something really deep, help you have this ascension, see the light, you know, open the third eye. And on a soul level, your souls worked together in order to help you reach this maturity. And this maturity card here is all about knowing your own self-worth and knowing that you're responsible for your own happiness and not giving away your personal power in order to try and seek validation outside of yourself. So really interesting. There is this like Cinderella carriage here, the pumpkin carriage, and it reminds me of the Shrek films as well. But again, these are associated with spells. To me, you know, Cinderella has the spell where she, you know, the spell basically makes her look like a princess, even though she's normally in rags and has nothing, kind of thing. So I feel as though this person may try and manipulate you by trying to flatter you and try and make you feel like $1 million, try and make out that they're treating you like a princess, but really they're a toxic person. I feel like this is a charmer, a player, and they're, you know, trying to get you under their spell kind of thing. They're putting on a front, but, you know, when the clock strikes midnight, you know, their mask slips kind of thing. Like you're seeing them for their true self. Spider's web. I feel like you were caught in their web for a while. And, you know, the spider catches the flies and they're all stuck in the web. I feel as though this person, like I said, is a player. But with this kitten here, to me, cats are about intuition. I feel this is about innocence as well. Like you're an innocent person. Like they feel as though they can manipulate you easily. Perhaps if you've known this person in the past, maybe you were manipulated and fooled by this person in the past, but no longer. And they may be shocked by this, that you see through their games. And yeah, this one here, the rose and the cross, it always reminds me of the Rumi card, which is called the Celestial Rose of Ma. And it's all about, in order to reach the rose, in order to reach the awakening, the heart awakening, the self-love, you have to go through the thorns. You have to experience difficulties and trials and, you know, go down the windy path of drama, get your heart broken, but then it creates a lot of wisdom. It creates a lot of maturity, seeing things much more clearly, and it helps you to align with that self-love. And ultimately, you know, it's, you know, the end goal isn't always about having a romantic relationship, but, you know, that is the happy kind of cherry on top when you have that self-love within. So yeah, that's really saying to me that when the time is right, you will meet the right person for you. I know that sounds corny, but that is what I'm really picking up on. And this connection, it wasn't a waste of time, because on a soul level, it's taught you so much, or in March it will teach you so much. Like some of you're just going to go through this in March. Like it's going to be the initiation of this difficult but extremely teaching, helping you learn kind of relationship. So I hope this reading has resonated with you and that it's been helpful. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. It really helps me to grow my channel. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. So Thank you so much, and please check out my other readings as well. I have tons on here all about relationships and what's going on in your connections and all things like that. So thank you so much. Take care. Bye.